Alright guys, Power GPU here. I'm just doing a stream on pretty much a slight review on the video card. Video card, look at that. I'm just Power GPU and I'm still thinking about video cards. I'm actually doing a review on Destiny. I know a lot of you guys have seen me playing Destiny. I've been posting them on my YouTube channel, the videos. I've been on Twitch. That's all I've been doing on Twitch. And like I said, my Twitch channel will be of other games as well. Just at the moment, it is Destiny. So I just wanted to go a little overview as far as what my feedback was on it. I actually went ahead and got all 3 of my characters to 32. And I'll kind of explain what I did to get there and exactly what you had to do to accomplish that, just because different weapons, different gear and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop onto my Hunter, since I left all my gear on him. And I'll kind of explain the best route to get to 32. I will honestly tell you, I didn't rank up Eris, which I probably should have. Eris is a lady at the tower that if you level up if you level up to rank 4, you could trade in your energies for shards if you wanted to. That's something I did not do. It's fine. I mean, I still accomplished it just by doing the raid. I did run the raid like crazy on hard mode. That's pretty much all I did for the past 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I have nothing else to do. And this is what I'm going to talk about as far as the review goes. So, definitely as far as if you want to do the hard mode raid, primary weapon, I'll definitely recommend the Vision of Confluence or the Vex Mythic class, or even the Suros. Or you could use one of the hand cannons, you know, the Thorn or the Word of Crota once you get it in hard mode. That's not something you have to use. I mean, it's just something that I've been using and it's worked out pretty well. As a secondary, what I was using was the Black Hammer. It is maxed out, but Bungie has a glitch right now where it doesn't show that it's maxed out, but it is. As you can see, it says 331. And then, of course, everyone wants it. Everyone needs it. It's a must-have in this game. It helps out so much. It's the Gjallarhorn. It definitely is a beast of a rocket launcher. If you've seen in previous videos, I destroy ogres within 3 or 4 shots. Crota goes down in 3 rocket launches with the Gjallarhorn. That's on hard mode. It's a pretty intense rocket launcher. I love it. The Dragon's Breath, it's okay. Not a lot of people use. Thunderlord, great weapon for PvP. And then of course Hunger of Crota. If you don't have the Gjallarhorn, definitely try to get a hold of the Hunger of Crota. That's another good one as well. A lot of people use that as a replacement, kind of the Gjallarhorn for the raid. Or you could use the Truth as well. But this one does have the same thing as the Gjallarhorn as far as the cluster bombs. It's not like the Wolf Pack that, you know, the Gjallarhorn has, which that's what this is right here. Rounds fires from the weapon split into tracking clustered missiles, which is kind of similar to the Hunger of Crota. But all right, so let me show you what I did exactly. One thing you will notice. Once you get to 32 and once you get all the new gear, Ascended Shards are pointless. You just keep them in your inventory and you do nothing with them. Alright, same thing with Ascended Energies. I don't use them that much anymore. I'm at 227 Ascended Energies. I mean, granted, it's good for the, you know, legendary weapons. But if you look at here, the raid weapons, they all take up, get here real quick, they need Radiant Energies, which is the new ones. So that's what I have here, which as you can see, I have 86 of them. I got quite a bit of them from the raid. Motive Lights are pointless now as well. And Motive Lights, pretty much, you just use them when Xur carries an exotic Ingram, which he really hasn't lately. Which Xur is something else I'd like to talk about. It's been a joke lately. I've had 102 strange coins, and I haven't done the weeklies in the past probably 2 weeks now. So if I would have done it times 3, I would have been like at 150 something strange coins. But I'm not doing it because he hasn't had anything I want. I mean, what I really want him to have again would be the Suros, and I would buy 2 more for my other 2 characters. And I'll probably, if he ever has the Gjallarhorn again, which I doubt he'll have that. The first time he had it was the second week that the game launched, and that's when I bought it. But if he ever does get a hold of another Gjallarhorn or Suros, I'll definitely buy 2 more. That's what I'm waiting on my strange coins. Other than that, I'm never gonna buy anything else. No Land Beyond, I bought it, never used it. Exotic shards are pretty easy to come by. Pretty much I've gotten so many exotic weapons. Like I got 4 Plant Cs in 1 week. I didn't need 4, so I dismantled a few. I've gotten quite a bit of exotics that I just dismantled because I don't need it. Vanguard combinations again have become pointless. So once you, which let me show you that. Let me go to the tower real quick and I'll show you what I'm referring to. So once you go, there's this gear that you can get in the tower before you do the raid. If you haven't done Vault of Glass and you got to level 30 and you did that whole process, which is what I did. Once you start the game, like if you get on right now, if you start playing, the best thing to do is do Vanguard bounties, or, well, you could split it. You could do Vanguard bounties, plus you could do Crucible bounties. Once you do Crucible bounties, you have to rank up to rank 2 in order to start getting accommodations. You could buy the boots and gloves with the what am I talking about? With the points that you get, the Vanguard points. Like for instance, like up here, if you see, I have 93 Vanguard marks and 40 Crucible marks. 75 of those, if you get 75, you could buy boots and gloves. If you want the helmet and the chest piece, you need 100 and I think it was 120, and you have to have accommodations as well. So like right now I have 11 Vanguard accommodations on this guy and 2 Crucible accommodations. So I could buy a headpiece and a chest piece. And if you rank that up, if you get the gear, which I'll show you the gear real quick, if you max out all that gear, you can get it to level 31, which should be enough to run the hard mode raid if you have a good group to do it with. I've done the hard mode raid with 130, 231s, and actually no. Yeah, 130, 331s, and 232s, which is I've done it for. I even 5-manned it before. So it's not that hard. So let me go down here real quick and show you what I'm referring to as far as the Crucible and the Vanguard accommodations. So if I go to here to this Crucible guy,
let's get to it.
Which I didn't do that much Crucible on this one. So you see how it's ranked 2 right now? So if I wanted to, which I don't think, I don't have enough points right now anyways, but you see how it says here, Crucible rank 2, so that's required, so I'm rank 2. And then it says Crucible marks, I have 40, you need 120. And then Crucible combinations, you need 1 as well. So this gear gets you to 31. So if you max out, if you get all this gear, the headpiece, the chest piece, the boots, and everything like that, off Crucible or the Vanguard, which is down here.
Any news, Hunter? I could use a break anyway.
What have you seen?
Same thing with here, you could do the same thing. So I'm ranked 6 on here. So I could, you know, I got enough to get the gloves, the, you know, the boots that have all that stuff. So I could do that. So if you first start playing, what I'd recommend doing is try to get to 30 or even 27. Like I have a friend, I'm waiting for him to get to 27. Once he gets to 27, I'm going to run him through the Crota raid normal, because you could get all your gear on normal, including your headpiece. Which I will tell you this, the easiest thing to do is get the headpiece exotic. As you can see here, I have the exotic headpiece, and then the rest to be Courtesan gear, pretty much the raid, because that way it's easier to get the headpiece. I do have the headpiece for my Warlock and my Titan from Crota's End, but I got that on hard mode. So if you have a friend that could, you know, like I said, once my friend gets to 27, I'm going to get him all the gear with no problem. I mean, I'll run him through the raid once a week. He'll have no issues. So, I mean, this is Eris. Eris, I only have rank 1 on this one, which, hold on, I got to turn this in, which before I do that, I want to make sure I have the ones I want to level up on here before I turn it in. That way it gives me a little more XP.
Impressive.
I'll pick up 2 more. Alright, so I have her right now rank 1 on this guy. And like I said, you could trade in your energies, 1 Black Box Idol, and 500 Glimmer for 1 shard, which to me it's not worth it. So that's why I didn't really bother with Eris. I will get her to rank 4 on one of my guys, so that way I could do everything on 1 guy. I'm not going to do it on 4. It's going to be a little pointless. So that's pretty much how to get to 31, and then once you do that, you want to get to 32 as far as doing the raid. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, try to get a hold of the Vision of Confluence off Vault of Glass if you can. If not, Cyros will work out, Vex Mythic Class, and of course some hand cannons work out pretty good as well. This is not all my weapons I have. I just have quite a bit on this one. I'm missing 3 exotics. Or no, 4 actually, because I dismantled my No Land Beyond, which I'll probably get it again just to collect it now because I have nothing else to do. Yeah, everything else is in my other tunes. Alright, so that's pretty much as far as the leveling up. So that aspect, it will take you some time. This game is not one of those games you just pick up and beat it in 12 hours. If you want to play it, you got to put some time into it. Which what I do is I mainly play Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, so now you get to a point where you don't even really need to run anything else except for the raid, the weekly, and the nightfall. That's pretty much it. I never do the dailies, just because you could buy the materials now with your Vanguard marks and your Crucibles, which, like I said, it gets to a point where you don't even need to use them to get your gear. So all I did was buy them. I mean, I don't feel like farming. I don't feel like doing the dailies. So I didn't want to feel, wasting my time. I will tell you this too: don't waste your time. If you want to have fun, play Crucible. I mean, once in a while I play Crucible, not as much as I used to. But if you play Crucible 24/7, you will get nowhere. Nowhere whatsoever. I mean, I'll tell you that right now. It's pretty much pointless just to do Crucible 24/7. It will take you a lot longer. You want to do the raid every week. Don't want to miss it. That's really the only way for you to accomplish it and finish it up like that. I'm just going to go ahead and run the first part of the raid while I'm talking to you guys and explaining everything as far as the game itself. One topic I wanted to get into was, if you guys do play Destiny, you guys are aware that House of Wolves will be coming out, not soon, I was going to say soon, but they're saying Q2 of this year, which is, to me, it's not a mistake. I still think it's a little too long. I've been playing MMOs for the past 5 years on PC. I've played Terra, I've played WoW, I've played Star Wars, I've played Final Fantasy, I've played a lot of MMOs. That's when I got into MMOs about 5 years ago. I will tell you this. Oh, I'm at Crota. Why am I at Crota? Fantastic. I already beat this. Why am I at Crota? I'm going to go to normal. I will tell you this. Their release date on it, since a lot of people that I know, well, not a lot of people, but majority of the people that I know now have at least 2 32s and have a 31, and or they have all 3 32s. Me, as a player that has all 32s, I have nothing to do except to collect exotics now, which is what I've been doing. I still need to run the Nightfall this week, but now I'm just getting exotics. That's all I'm doing. I'm just collecting them. The only downside to that is that when the House of Wolves comes out, of course, they're going to increase the attack rate and everything like that, or the attack power on all the exotics. So if I collect them all now, and then 3 months later I got to recollect them again or upgrade all of them again, it's going to be a lot of work again. So I'm still debating if I should even do that, or if I should just keep... I think, honestly, what I'm just going to keep doing is helping my friends out, and as far as beating the raid. That's all I've been doing. And it's fun. I mean, I love the raid, don't get me wrong. I play the... As you can see right now, I'm just getting into the raid just to play it for fun and solo it. I love doing it. It's fun. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like running it constantly, but I do. As far as the game goes, from level 1 to 32 on all 3 characters, have you guys heard? Story-wise, it's not the greatest, but there is actually a very good story behind it. You just got to read up on it. I've gone on the website and looked at the Grimoire cards and stuff like that. The story is actually pretty phenomenal. I just think they didn't tell it too well. They didn't, implement it too well into the game, as far as the story goes. But it is a very good story. So I mean, of course, a lot of MMOs, if everyone plays an MMO, the story-wise, it's not the greatest. Terra had a terrible story. Star Wars had a decent story. I played Rift as well. That was okay. WoW probably had the best story out of all of them. But again, MMOs are not designed to be into the whole story thing. It's not like a Mass Effect type trilogy, which Mass Effect has an amazing story. Or, a Splinter Cell series or something like that. So story-wise, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, so 8 out of 10 definitely there. Fun factor, I will give this game easily a 10 on the fun. I did have a lot of fun playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. I have put in a few hundred hours into this game since it's come out, and this is the only console game I really play. I'm usually a PC guy. If you guys have seen my videos, or if you guys have seen me for a while, you guys will know that I am a PC guy, definitely. That's all I've done for years. But I started getting into this game. I've enjoyed it. And I'm about to die because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I'm about to die. Or am I? No? Yep, about to die. Yeah. I need to pay more attention if I'm going to do this solo. But yeah, so gameplay-wise, I definitely give it a 10. I will give this game easily a 10 in gameplay-wise. As far as the... Give me one moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Daughter had a question for me. I had to answer, so I did. Yeah, so like I was saying, so gameplay definitely a 10. Story, give it an 8. And as far as playback, I mean, I definitely got to give. I mean, I'll definitely come back and keep playing this game. It's fun. I'm a huge fan of Halo. It reminds me a lot of Halo, you know, cross mixed with, of course, it's an MMO type style. I did like Borderlands as well. Borderlands is a great game. So, I mean, yeah. As far as replay value, I'd probably give it a 10 as well if you're into that type of atmosphere. If you're not into grinding, which I know a lot of my friends that have never played MMOs were like, oh, it's too much grinding. I'm not doing that again. I love grinding. I mean, I've played, you know, like I said, Terra, Korean-based MMOs, and that's what I love doing. You got to grind to get your gear. That's the whole point of it. I know a lot of people that don't like doing that. So if you don't like grinding and doing the same thing over and over, as far as like you have to do the levels 3 times on 3 different characters, do the raid as well, do all that stuff. If you don't like doing that, this game's not for you. I'm used to it, so I don't mind it. It's one of those things that I like doing. It's fun. So in my case, I would say 10 on replay value. If you're not into grinding, I'll probably give it a 5 if you're not really into grinding, because you have to do a lot of grinding. Value as far as for what you get, I have put in, I think about, which it's not accurate. I know when you do the Xbox Live hours, it's not 100% accurate because it does include, what do you call it? It does include like the times you were in the menu and stuff like that. So I've probably put in a good 350 hours with all 3 characters. So that's replay value. It's like I said, it's good, but you have to put in a few hours to really get everything to 32. And let's see what happens here. Oh, we're good. Hey, Mongo, what's going on, man? Nothing, man. Just doing a little review on Destiny, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
recording.
you're on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm just recording it on Twitch, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube.
Sweet.
Just a quick overview on it. I'm actually almost done. Just running, just for the hex of it. I'm just running the beginning here, just for kicks and giggles. Actually, that's a good thing. Actually, that you came in. What do you think of the game?
It was a little bit of a letdown in the beginning, but it grows on.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people didn't like it in the beginning. Like I was saying, the thing is, a lot of people don't like grinding. Like grinding to get gear, or grinding to get your weapons, and all this other stuff. I don't mind it. I love it. I had no issues with that. I think a lot of people that, and actually, this is kind of your first like MMO type thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like any type of MMO before.
Yeah. So that's the funny thing, is that you've never played any type of MMO, and this is kind of like your first one, and you actually like it. So you would actually, if you were to get on PC and play MMOs, you would actually like it, because this is essentially how they are. This is exactly how they are. You pretty much run the raids constantly. You pretty much run different things.
And this reminds me of Borderlands a bit, you know.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. I said it's like Borderlands mix. Did you hear about the release date on House of Wolves?
I heard it was sometime between, I think, May and June, something like that.
Yeah, man. That's, to me, that's it's not a mistake. I think it's just too long.
Yeah, it is. It's really not that hard to get to 32. So I'm gonna be without anything to do for a little while. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like right now, I'm pretty much gonna have nothing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be on my PS4 when the order comes out. I'll be on.
Oh yeah, everyone wants to play that game. That's what everyone wants. Actually, I've been thinking about, because I watched the video on it. It's pretty sick.
Yeah. I think it's gonna probably be close to Game of the Year
Oh yeah,
on PS4 at least. Yeah.
probably. Man, did you just see that? I just got very lucky on this rock.
Yeah. I don't know how you made it up there.
Oh, I forgot my... Oh, come on. I can't run at all. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna activate this crap. This is gonna be a tough one, dude. I'm not gonna be able to do this one. I don't have rockets, man. Don't have no rockets. Oh.
Dang it.
It's all good. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave the video here. I mean, that's pretty much my final thoughts on Destiny. Overall, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing that lacked... what I said, the only thing that really lacked was the story in the game was not the greatest.
Yeah.
But it does have a good story if you read into it. It definitely is. But, like everyone else has said, my only worry is the House of Wolves might take too long. I think that's my only worry. Because right now, all I'm doing is pretty much collecting exotics, but if you collect the exotics now, when the new one comes out, they're going to increase the exotic attack power, so you have to get them all again and max them out, and so that's the only thing. Well, but we'll see. They said they might use the same shards, so if you collect shards now, you might be good, but that's a rumor. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Yeah.
Because if not, then it'd be almost pointless to do anything right now, except I'm running the raid for fun. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave the video here. Hope you have a good day. Power GPU signing out.